Are you picking Shedeur or are you picking Cam Ward?
I'm picking the best quarterback available for them.
Mock draft 2025, way too early predictions. So right now, if the draft was to be happening now, like today, the top 5 college football players, you have Travis Hunter, obviously with the Buffs, Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, Will Johnson, and Ashton Jeanty. Now, he's a surprise to me. Boise State, I'm like, who talks about Boise State? What is a Boise State? I don't even know. But he's in top 5, right? And if we had top 5 NFL teams right now, it'll be the New England Patriots, the Carolina Panthers, Cleveland Browns, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Miami Dolphins.
And when you say top 5, you mean like drafting at the top of the draft,
so like,
right? Yeah.
Draft pick number 1 would go to the New England Patriots. So out of these top 5 players from college, who would you think the New England Patriots are going to pick? Out of the top 5,
if I got to stay within that, then I would say I'm going Travis Hunter. Like they need help.
You can't win or lose there.
They need help in multiple places. They don't have a superstar wide receiver, and they do have a great cornerback in Christian Gonzalez, right? So to pair him, if you can even get him paired with Christian Gonzalez, if you keep him at corner, you still have 2 really good corners, right? If you bring him on both sides of the ball, which they should. Because they need help everywhere. Then I would go with Travis Hunter, and I wouldn't think twice about it. And I don't think that Travis Hunter or New England would be off of Dion's approved list.
Yeah, you know that list. Yeah. I feel like all the other teams on this list may be on that disapproved list.
Not Jacksonville.
Well, okay, so let's say so.
Yeah.
Okay, but Carolina Panthers will be pick number 2. Who do you pick off this list for them?
If I am, if I'm Carolina, then I go with the best quarterback available.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am.
You're done with Bryce.
Done.
Bryce is out.
Done.
Andy Dalton is out.
Yeah, done.
What?
I wouldn't think twice about it.
What?
And here's why. You know these rookie quarterback contracts, right? Like
I know.
They're set up in a way where you can move on if you need to. And this is a situation where you need to move on.
Dion is not approving that. He's not approving
Shedeur
going. I'm saying, are you picking Shedeur or are you picking Cam Ward?
I'm picking the best quarterback available for them, and I think that's Shedeur. However, because of the Dion situation, right? Then I may go Cam Ward.
But you got to pick an answer now. Boom.
Then I go Cam Ward. Just because I don't want to deal with the, don't pick my son or whatever, right? I don't want that. So then I would go with, because he will, if he's going to disapprove of any place, it will be Carolina. They've gotten rid of coach after coach after coach, right?
Their GMs
like every single
and
year.
owner are very problematic.
It's ridiculous, and the organization does not run very well. If I'm his father, I don't want him in that situation.
Okay.
So no. I would say I would go Cam Ward. It's not a long trip, right? Not a super long trip.
No.
And I would go get Cam Ward. So that's my pick.
Okay, so first off the board is Travis Hunter, obviously. Second, Cam Ward. So if the Cleveland Browns had to draft somebody from this top 5, who were they drafting?
If I'm the Cleveland Browns, if it's somebody from here.
You got Shedeur, Will Johnson, and Ashton Jeanty.
If I'm the Cleveland Browns, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I go get a quarterback. but
okay.
But I can't. Right?
Well, I mean, we're not talking about perfect world, but if you had fine. If you want to go get another quarterback that's not on this list, who would it be then? Who will they draft? This is your mock draft. Tell me what's on your mind. Cleveland Brown.
For them, I would probably.
Browns.
I would stay on your list. I would go corner if that's the case, right?
Okay.
Go corner.
So Will Johnson.
They can go that. They can go that route.
Okay.
But if I think they should go get a quarterback.
So who though? Who do you think that will fit into that program?
If I'm them, it's so tough. It is because I would want Shedeur. That's where I would go. Okay. Right? Like if that's my
they got the money. Look at what they got for Watson.
But that's the problem. The Watson problem.
The problem is the money?
Yeah, that's the problem, right? And so
I would be one to argue though, Shedeur, is he going to be good in cold weather in Cleveland? It's frosty up there.
Okay. Right now, he's in Colorado.
Yeah.
Right?
It gets a little frosty there, but
it's super cold there. And so, and he's way up, right? So the what is it? Altitude,
Altitude,
yeah. So he's playing in high altitudes. He's playing in very like non-favorable conditions for NFL players. There's some players who can't even play up there, right? He's doing well in that situation already. I think he'll be great in any cold city. However, if I'm Cleveland, I'm avoiding all the crap. I'm going with the cornerback. I am.
Okay, so Jacksonville Jaguars. Who are you picking?
So if I'm Jacksonville,
I mean, from the list, we have Ashton Jeanty, which is the running back from Boise State, and Shedeur.
If I got still on that list, then I'm gonna go with Jeanty. I'm not getting a quarterback. Right, okay. I have a quarterback already.
Yeah,
I'm going there. So,
but I feel like that could help their run game.
Yeah, I mean they need a running game, even though they have Etienne, who's already there.
But that's one.
I'd look a few different places if I'm them. They need help across the board.
They do,
right? And they do have a great wide receiver room. I would say that they already have. What's my guy's name? Ryan Thomas from LSU. He came in. He's been playing well, right? So. What they are missing, I know they need help in a lot of spaces. There's a lot going on with them. I probably go get a new coach, to be honest with you.
Doug is on the chopping block. Okay, so that means Miami Dolphins would then draft Shedeur. Is that your mock draft right now? Is that your mock draft? Are you okay with saying those words out of your mouth, or do you want to leave him in Cleveland?
If I'm them. There's a tackle in LSU that I will go and get. Okay. Right? I will go get the tackle from LSU. Okay. The reason is because Teron Armstead is always going through some stuff, right? But the reason I would pick Shedeur, if I go that route,
is Miami?
The reason I would is because Tua has dealt with so many concussions. And the prevailing conversation this year is, will Tua play again? Right? Yeah. And so they're hoping that he does come back and he plays well. However, they're hoping that he can even come back and survive the rest of the season.
I mean, because how many more hits can you take?
Not many. And so he's one hit away from them calling it, basically. So they probably need to move on. And moving on to a Shedeur in Miami would be so sweet for Dion. I mean, it would be any place in Florida for Dion to be fine, probably for his group. But I think he really wants to kind of leave the situation with Shedeur in a great place, but Shedeur would be in a great place and in a great hands and in a great system.
Yes.
Because if you look at what Tua's doing in that system, it's remarkable.
Okay. So
when he's healthy.
So the mock draft, we got New England Patriots are going to take Travis Hunter. Remember, this is just a way too early mock draft. It's not like a serious one. Too early. We'll do another one. He'll come on the show for sure. But we have New England Patriots with Travis Hunter. The Carolina Panthers are going to take Cam Ward from Miami. The Cleveland Browns are going to go with Will Johnson, right? And then we have the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to go Ashton Jeanty, and then the Miami Dolphins are going to take Shedeur.
Yeah, and that's because I'm locked in on that.
Trying to stay on the list. Yeah. Okay. All right.